Well, no, friends, this is Calabrios! Floyd Mayweather Jr. didn't sound too impressed with Adrian Broner in evaluating his 12-round split decision win over Malignaggi last Saturday night. Mayweather says that he thought Broner should have knocked Malignaggi out, and he didn't like the way he was just standing in front of him. Mayweather Jr. says Broner has got a lot of things he needs to improve on his game. Mayweather Jr. said this. There's a lot of things that Broner still needs to learn. I thought he should have, got the knockout. He's flat-footed with my career. They try to compare the two, and I love the kid, but you got to look at my career. I had already fought a guy that was crafty at 21 in Gennaro Hernandez. So Mayweather stopped Gennaro Hernandez in the 8th round in October 1998, and yes, Hernandez was a crafty fighter and a lot tougher to fight than Malignaggi. Hernandez only lost to Mayweather and the Prime Oscar de la Hoya during his career. At least it's probably the first time Floyd Mayweather Jr. most have heard him critique Broner. Mayweather Jr. must have been really disappointed in what he saw of him for him to reveal his thoughts about Broner's victory over Malignaggi. Mayweather Jr. is right about what he says about Broner being flat-footed against Malignaggi and needing, things to learn still. Broner was standing directly in front of Malignaggi for the entire fight, like his feet were glued to the ground. It wasn't Mayweather like with how he was fighting. If Broner wants to be like Mayweather, he's going to have to sit down and watch some more of his fights, because he didn't fight anything like Mayweather aside from the use of a shoulder roll. So, who knows, if Broner can apply the things that Mayweather wants him to learn, like moving more, not staying in front of his opponents for long periods, throwing combinations, Broner doesn't look like he's capable of throwing combinations without needing to stop and catch his breath. He doesn't seem to have the endurance to do more than throw pot shots. The combination punching that Mayweather does will likely gas Broner around 3 or 4 rounds, and Broner isn't ever going to be a mover, because like Mayweather, he's light on his feet, the way that Mayweather was. He's not even as light, even at 36, he's not even as light on his feet as Mayweather is. So, it's not looking likely that there's going to be a good comparison between these two going forward, but, Broner's still very young. Maybe he'll improve a bit, huh?